Namaste.
Namaste. This is Sunil Sharma, and I'm founder of Yoganga Healing.
When someone feels anxious, heavy, or stuck in overthinking, how can yoga and breathwork help with this?
Yoga is a very powerful way to help someone who is anxious because the practices are subtle. When you move in a rhythm, the disturbances in your emotions, in your thought patterns, in your body are removed, and you find your own rhythm, your true rhythm, and you stay there present to that rhythm, and it brings you back to the balance, your true self, where you know your relationship with yourself, with others, and with the environment. Stress is that which disturbs this mechanism of the self, the others, and the environment. And yoga therapy brings integration, wholeness to this experience.
A lot of people feel disconnected from their body, from themselves, even from life. Can you speak to how yoga therapy helps people come back to themselves?
Disconnection is illness. And because life is so powerful, it has so many things in it that takes us away from the center. And when we go away from the center, and if we do not have the way to come back, then we get stuck there. And the life miseries continues, multiplies. But what yoga does here is to bring you back to your own center through the movement, through the breath. Breath is such a easy yet powerful tool to bring you to the center, because breath cannot happen in future, breath cannot happen in the past, but breath is now, in this moment. And when you come back here and now, you are healed.
How do emotions live in the body? And how can yoga gently help us release what we have been holding inside?
Body is absorbing not only this external body, but our subtle body is also absorbing the tensions. It's a natural mechanism. We are like sponges, the walking sponges, where the tensions are absorbed like dust or impurities. What yoga does, by using various techniques like kriyas, what kriyas does is to clean up the space, remove the dirt, movement, using those various asanas where you twist, stretch, create a space. Pranayam. Pranayam is helpful to remove the impurities of the mind by entering through your nostrils and releasing all the tensions at the various levels, relaxing nervous system, bringing the balance into the body and mind.
Many people feel like they need to fix themselves or be better before seeking help. What would you say to someone who feels like they're not ready?
It's just a shift of understanding or perspective. In yoga, you are not a broken machine that somebody will fix you. The yoga therapy or yoga does not treat person as a fragmented or a broken piece of this body, limbs. Yoga view a human as a whole. There is nothing to be fixed. There is nothing to be corrected, but to remember, to come back to who you are. So, only thing that is required is this inner awareness, awakening. And if you have that, you are already on the path.
What happens in a one-on-one yoga therapy session? What can someone expect if they book a session with you?
Good question. It's at Yoganga Healing in our yoga therapy sessions, we take this approach of receiving the person as it is, as a whole, and we have an intake form. So you go through it, you write the answers, some of the questions that helps us to begin where are the issues, and then on the basis of what is happening, we go for some practices like movement, breathing, relaxation, meditation, sound healing. And these practices help us to relax the person at a deeper level where the person connects to the self and there is a clarity in perception, clarity in understanding about the self. Because yoga therapy is not fixing something else, but it is knowing what is going on with you. And these practices has that power, that capacity to bring you back home where you see what is to be done, what is not to be done.
Why is individual one on one guidance so important in a healing journey?
It's highly important because a large part of the problem is that we get identified with the problem. And when we get identified, we are not able to see the problem. In our therapy sessions, what we do is to bring awareness around what is this and where you are. When there is a guidance available, if there is a space created where you can disidentify with whatever is happening in your life and able to witness it, it's very easy to deal. Because you can guide your friend to solve a problem but can't do anything to yourself. Why? Because when you are dealing with your friend, you are outside of the problem. But when you are in your own life, you are identified. But talking to a friend is a different thing because that's where the identifications or the prejudices will come. But in a healing therapy session, we are trained in helping others. So, where we remain non judgmental, we remain outside of the story and let the person see one's own truth.
What is yoga therapy and how can it support someone going through emotional or mental distress?
Yoga therapy is a personalized approach of yoga where we use various tools of yoga, asana, pranayam, meditation, etc., to help the person to navigate through the tensions and conflicts and overcoming these psychosomatic disorders.
For someone watching this who feels alone or in emotional pain, what would you want them to know?
When you feel alone, overwhelmed, in emotional distress, you are not alone. In such moments, create a little space where you can be yourself. Sit with your breath into an open space, looking into the vast open sky if you can. Feel the breath, feel the sensations in your body, and it will help you to create a space and you will relax. And from there, you can take on the healing journey. And I wish you all the best on your healing journey. Thank you.